So the first question, the given figure shows the human digestive system. Identify A, B, C, D and E respectively. Now this part A, this is around salivary gland. Now there are three pairs of salivary gland in human. They are parotid, submandibular or submaxillary and sublingual, among which parotid gland is the largest salivary gland present below pinna and it secretes enzyme. So this A is parotid gland. Now looking at part B, this is below diaphragm, the largest and the heaviest gland. Liver is located. So this B is liver. Now this part C, it is single, endodermal, flat, leaf-like yellowish heterocrine gland present below stomach in between ascending and descending limb of duodenum, a part of intestine. And this C is nothing but pancreas. Now looking at part D, in large intestine there are three major parts, cecum, colon and rectum, and this D is cecum. Looking at part E, this is the posterior end of cecum, is present as a blind sac in abdominal cavity which is called as vermiform appendix. So this E is vermiform appendix. Now looking at the option A, parotid gland, B, liver, C, pancreas, D, cecum and E, vermiform appendix. So correct option is option D. Next question. The following is a scheme showing the fate of carbohydrates during digestion in human alimentary canal. Identify the enzymes acting at stages indicated as this A, B, C and D. Choose the correct option from those given. Now here there are various conversions. So the first conversion, that is conversion of starch to maltose. So the enzyme required for this conversion is amylase. So A is amylase. Next is the enzyme required for the lactose to convert glucose and galactose, and this enzyme is nothing but lactase. Next is maltose, which is converted to glucose, and the enzyme required for this conversion is maltase. Next is sucrose, which converts into glucose and fructose, and the enzyme required for this is invertase. So A is amylase, B is lactase, C is maltase and D is invertase. So among the option, the correct one is option D, amylase, A, B is lactase, C maltase and D invertase. Moving towards the next question. The given figure shows a section of small intestine mucosa showing villi. Identify A, B, C and D in this given diagram. So here this A is villi. This part B is the internal part which is lacteal. Now the C is this blood veins in the capillaries. So the C is the capillaries and this D is crypts. So looking at the option A, villi, B, lacteal, C, capillaries and D, crypts. So the correct answer among the given option is option D. Looking towards the next question. Which one of the following is the correct matching of the site of action on the given substrate? Enzyme acting upon it and the end product. Now the option A is small intestine, which is the site of action. Substrate is protein. Enzymes acting is pepsine and the end product is amino acid. No doubt protein will give amino acid, but the enzyme pepsin is released in stomach and not in small intestine. So this is not a correct match. Looking option B, that is stomach, which is a site of action, substrate is fat, enzyme acting is lipase, and the end product is micelle. Now here, this enzyme lipase is released in pancreas and not in the stomach. So this is also not the correct match. Next is duodenum, which is a site of action. Substrate is triglycerides. Enzyme acting upon it is trypsin, and the end product is monoglycerides. So no doubt triglyceride will going to give you monoglyceride. But this trypsin enzyme is present in pancreas and not in the part of small intestine, that is duodenum. So this is also not a correct match. Last option, that is small intestine, which is a site of action. Substrate is starch. Enzymes acting upon it is amylase, and the end product is disaccharide, which is a maltose. Now here, this starch will give on hydrolysis disaccharide and maltose, and the enzymes required is amylase. So this is a correct option, and the correct answer is option D. And the pancreatic and amylase, are released into duodenum via pancreatic duct. Duodenum is a part of the small intestine. Next question. A triglyceride molecule has, or a similar type of question is, a typical fat molecule is made up of. Now, we know that triglyceride is a molecule which on complete hydrolysis gives 3 molecules of fat and 1 molecule of glycerol. So, looking at the option 3 fatty acids and 1 glycerol is the correct answer, that is option A.